Driving by, you probably wouldn't know it's here. At first, all you see is a wall of trees. But just north of Maryland Avenue, between Arundel and Virginia Streets, is a bit of urban wilderness. 23 acres in size, this plot was once used to grow vegetables. Today, this wetland serves as a stormwater collection site, but it's also a wildlife area. Right now, it's a little tough to even get in and see the place, but with a little work, Willow Reserve will become a more public amenity. A joint effort is taking on the project.
So Capital Region Watershed District is a special unit of government that covers 5 different cities in Ramsey County, and our primary role is to manage and improve our local water resources. Our role in the Willow Reserve project is to guide the ecological restoration and habitat improvement of the site to provide better habitat for wildlife in the urban area, as well as improve the site for the community and make it more of an amenity.
When we were approached as a landowner, but also as a landscape architect and park planner to think about how can we really enhance this land that serves a stormwater function right now, but really become an asset for the neighborhood, to bring people into nature and to be in the natural environment.
We're also partnering with the District 6 Planning Council to do outreach to the community, make sure they know what's going on and have opportunities to provide input. And Councilmember Bren Moen's office has been very helpful as well in helping this project and getting it going forward.
We're not looking to turn this into a playground or, a highly trafficked park area, but we do want to open it up for some interpretation, perhaps some educational opportunities, and just to get some more eyes on the park. Right now it tends to be a place where people dump garbage or loiter, and we'd like to just see more people, eyes on, and keeping this place safer just because it's more occupied.
A crude path cuts through Willow Reserve on the northern edge near the railroad tracks. The plan is to expand upon this current access and do some much-needed cleaning.
We looked at the plan and talked about how do we get people to move through this space that will not impact the natural environment. So we came up with this idea of really enhancing the footpath that is here and now with a perimeter trail to get people to move through the space, and then also have these opportunities where they can kind of come into nature, watch the wood ducks, but be sort of back away from the landscape so we're not impacting the wildlife.
By the spring of 2017, there will very likely be some nice new trails for people to explore. Primarily what we're going to do is remove some of the invasive and undesirable species of trees and shrubs and other plants, and then we'll install native species that are more beneficial to the wildlife and do a better job of providing habitat and food for insects and birds and other wildlife in the area.
More birds won't be the only new residents of Willow Reserve. New homes will pop up along Maryland Avenue.
The neighborhoods overwhelmingly wanted to see homes for ownership and investment. And who is a better partner for that than Habitat for Humanity? I know that Maryland is a high traffic road and a place where there's lots of accidents, and purposeful developments like this that include nature help calm traffic.
This one's particularly exciting because it's a wild area in urban St. Paul, which is kind of rare to come by. It's those areas that really need good habitat the most.
I love projects like this because it is this resource that has a very functional value right now to manage stormwater, but how do you really make that into an amenity for St. Paul? In the next couple years, it's going to be really neat to see what happens and how people are using it.